I'm at the trail, guys. Yeah. At the end of this video, I'll get some footage. Today, I want to talk about something, okay? Something I was thinking about, and I want to throw it out to you guys. I asked my wife, I asked my kids what they would do. I'm going to ask you, what would you do? Now, for $5 million, if somebody came up to you and they offered you $5 million, and what you got to do is, you got to totally leave your house. You're allowed to grab your kids and your pets and your medication, but you have to leave the house right away, and you have to be out of the state within 1 hour. Well, however long it takes you to get out of the state. And you can never look back. Could you do it? For $5 million, you have to pick up what you're doing, walk out with the clothes on your back. You're allowed to get your youngins, you're allowed to get your medication, but you ain't allowed to take no vehicles, nothing in that house, and you got to be out of the state as soon as possible. And you can't look back for $5 million. Could you do it? Okay, let's think about this. Let's say you said yes. So $5 million, you're going to get up and walk out. The only thing you're going to get is your kids, medication, and pets. Okay, let's think about this for a second. The first thing you're going to do is get out of the state as fast as you can. Now, $5 million is tax-free, by the way. And it would be deposited in your account within moments. First thing you're going to do is get out of the state. Then you're going to go to the next state. You're going to get a motel room. And once you get a motel room or a motel, then you're going to try to find a place to live. You're going to actually try to find out where you want to live. Okay? Now, see, you also got to quit your job too, guys. Unless you're lucky enough to get a job in the state that you're going to move to. Because once you leave the state, you can never return back to that state. Alright? It's almost like the cops are chasing you. Something like that, huh? But for $5 million, let's see, you would leave, you would get out of the state, get you a motel room, then you would figure out where you could get you a house. You got to get yourself all new clothes. You got to get you, oh my gosh. You know, $5 million is a whole hell of a lot of money, but the way my wife and I was talking, it ain't going to take much to eat that up. After buying a house, vehicles, and all your stuff, and yeah. Alright guys, we're going to walk a little bit further down. Then we're going to turn around, head back, and head up the other way. Okay, like I said, and we have people coming, you're going to go ahead and you're going to figure out, when you get to the motel room, what state you want to live in. Now, let's say I did this. Let's say if I did this, I'd be like, let's say I picked state of Texas, and the city I would live in would be Lubbock. Okay, let's just for say. So your next move will be is to get to that particular state. So either you fly, you get plane tickets, or you go buy your car and you drive there. Then once you get there, you got to get yourself another motel hotel until you can find a house to buy or rent out an apartment or something. And once you get your house and your apartment, then you're going to start loading it up with whatever furniture and stuff you need. You're going to, whatever the case may be. Then you got to get you a new doctor. Oh my gosh, there's so many things you got to do. You know, like I was telling Angie, that first million might get eaten up fast. So let's say you gave yourself a whole new life. Everything you got is all done over. Even down to the clothes on your back, of course. You got $4 million left. How long would that last you? Think about that for a second. How long will $4 million last? Okay. Now, like I was saying, it could be done. You would literally have to start your life all over again. And I'm right here at the one part of the trail. And I'm going to head back this way. I didn't walk into the tunnel, but that's okay because I'm going to walk it further once I get back that way. And just kind of go with me on it. Now I get some parts of the trail on the way back, but it can be done. And you can live many years on $4 million. Tax-free. You know, because if you think about it, that is still a lot of money. But what you leave behind is everything that was in that house. That means if you're eating supper at the time he came in and made that deal with you, or she made that deal with you, you literally have to put your plate down and walk the heck out. Pick up your youngins if you got kids, get your pets, get your medication, of course. But the headache that is involved with this, could you do it or would you do it? Personally, myself, my wife and I said no. We wouldn't do it, no matter how much money you offer us, because it just wouldn't be logical. Now I sound like Spock. Would you do it, guys? Leave me comments down below. Now let's head back. So the rest of this video is going to be of the trail. May use this as my thumbnail. Now, so there's some parts down of the trail where the water was up. It left all kinds of trees and debris. Quite neat. By the way, I have just about everybody with me today. I got my boys, got my lovely wife, and I got a Stormy. Hi, Stormy. Alright guys, I'm probably going to be able to get only 2 more clips in. It's already telling me my video room is running out. I still got to get an SD card for this. A mini SD card. Darn it. Alright, I saved the rest down here. Or 4 down there. All this was underwater just a couple days ago. This is one of the big trees that floated up in here. On the other side of the bridge up there's a lot more of them, but look at the size of this sucker. Somehow, somewhere, this got uprooted, you know, from its place of origin. But up there on the other side of that bridge, there's a heck of a lot more. Debris, Stormy, don't pull me, on both sides all the way up, guys. Yep, all this was brought in by the river, because right there's the river. Yep. Alright guys, I'm going to head to the truck, get some water, and then continue on up the other way. Beautiful day out here.